Hello, tubers. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. And thank you for watching Cooper's Thai Adventures live stream with myself, Cooper, and our good friend and partner, Mr. Brooke Schneider. Thank you for coming on and joining us as always. And before we start today's show, I'm going to give a special shout out to Mike Baker, who sends us a Canadian $20 super thanks and says, "Me splurging. Thanks for all you three do." And thank you so much for that, Mike Baker. Really appreciate it.
Thanks, Mikey.
Thank you so much. And he's retired out here. Really nice guy.
Great guy. He's a Canadian, by the way.
Oh, yeah, I noticed his Canadian super thanks.
You knew that, eh? Mikey's the man. Mikey has a gift that keeps on giving.
Yeah.
He brought me some Tim Hortons, and I mean a big ass can, right? I'm still, every day I put that in the coffee maker, I think of Mike.
Yeah. Super nice guy.
God bless
I really
Mike.
like him. So thank you very much, Mike Baker, for that. And before we start today's live streams, had a few comments in last live stream. I'm not going to go into them or who they were by, immaterial, asking in the direction of where our channel's going. Well, if people bothered watching the whole live stream, they know exactly what's happening and where the channel is going. And we're not solely doing live streams just because we don't want to make videos anymore. We're doing it for medical reasons. I had an eye issue. Darlene just had an operation, and she's got to wait till Friday to get her stitches out. As soon as those stitches are out, everything's back to normal. For example, as soon as we're finished today's live stream, I'm meeting up with Sean, and we're going to view 3 properties today.
Ooh, nice.
So I will be out filming, and hopefully this weekend, Darlene will be feeling much better after the stitches
Condos?
are out. Nope, I'm not
Villas?
giving. I'm not giving
Oh,
anything
come
out because plans can always change.
Sure.
You know,
Yeah.
we may have plans to go out and view 3 properties today, and then all of a sudden something happens.
Somebody cancels.
Somebody cancels, and we go to plan B or plan C. So we're going to see how that plays out today, and then we'll be making some more videos, and then Darlene's going to be hopefully editing this weekend after she has the stitches out on Friday.
Yeah.
Hopefully she's feeling much better, because anybody that knows, when you have stitches in your body, they're very irritable.
Yeah.
You know, they're hard, they're rough, and she's got them in a feminine area. That's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to go into details. That's her personal business. And it's very difficult to sit down. So what does she need to do to edit? She needs to be on the laptop. She needs to be sitting down. She needs to spend 4 to 6 hours editing each video. So this all takes time, and right now she's unable to do so. But we promise that we want to get straight back into it. Sean's eager to get back into it. I'm eager to get back into it. So is Darlene. We're just waiting for to get this out of the way, and then we'll be back to normal.
Well, your eye's definitely looking better.
I'm not wearing my glasses
You're
anymore.
finally looking presentable.
Presentable, he says.
All right.
So we'll start today's show and say quick hellos to everybody on here before we get into today's topic.
Mike Baker, you can call me Frugal Charlie, but I do splurge every now and then. Mikey.
And we'll get into today's topic shortly as soon as we say our quick hellos.
Tony Montana, good morning, Trev. It's been very hot there, I believe. Yeah, it's been warm.
It's pretty warm here in Thailand right
Nothing
now.
to worry about.
34.
It's quieter here, that's for darn sure.
I've noticed that too.
Tony Montana, good morning, Cooper Brooke and Darlene. Hope all is well. Darlene's getting better, and I believe it's been very hot in Jomtien.
Yeah, 34. It did jump up in Thailand to over 40 at some places. It touched over
maybe
40.
Bangkok, but I don't notice the heat here. Like, it's been a year, and I guess I'm acclimated now, but I like a few minutes every day in the sun. But God bless those pools, man. I'll tell you, I'm using them at least once a day, sometimes twice.
Oh, yeah.
Daniel Hall, good to be here, watching from Florida near Tampa. Might be delayed a bit going there, a little bit worried about the heat and humidity and even the pollution. I don't have a problem with the pollution here.
No, you're going to have the problem with pollution
further
once you get past Bangkok.
Okay.
Bangkok and north. We do get it down here, but it's seldom. And it lasts for maybe a week, 2 weeks maximum. And then during burning season, and then gone.
Well, I haven't noticed any of that issue, but
so if you have problems with asthma or something like that, for that week or two, just stay indoors.
Yeah.
Order in. You got Grab Delivers, the people that sell the water on the corners, they'll deliver to you too. You can get anything on Grab app. You can even do your weekly shopping on the supermarket through your Grab app. So just stay indoors for that week or two, and
I
then
remember
everything's
when
fine and back to normal straight after that.
we first got here, Coop, was about a year ago.
Mm-hmm.
And I did notice the heat and humidity getting off, the plane that first day or so. But the funny thing is, yeah, you stay inside, you use the air con,
Mm-hmm.
and it doesn't take a whole long time to acclimate to the heat and humidity. So
It doesn't.
No.
It takes about 2 weeks, I would say.
Yep.
About 2 weeks to get used to it. Take it in small steps.
Yep.
Go outside. Pick your times when you go out. Early morning, late afternoon, lunchtime, have a nap.
Yeah.
Or chill out, relax at the pool.
That's what I do. I have a nap in the afternoons.
Yep.
Roger Walker. Good morning, Darlene, Cooper, and Brooke. Good evening, everyone.
And good morning, Roger. And if you all, or anybody here is watching, is new to the live stream and wants to comment in today's live stream, all you have to do is hit the subscribe button. Absolutely free. Doesn't cost you a penny. Wait 60 seconds and you can type in your comments and we'll read them live on the show.
Daniel Hall, I do certainly wish I had thought of going to Thailand when I retired at age 52 back in 2010. Well done, Daniel. So Daniel's been retired like 14 years now.
Yeah.
Good. New Wave. Good morning, Cooper, Brooke, and Darlene.
Good morning, New Wave. Thank you for coming on and joining us. And good morning to you too, Daniel.
Heath McDaniel. Cheap Charlie, that's me.
Yeah, that's me as well.
Me as well, yeah.
Yeah, we're going to get into today's story.
Morning, Cooper, Brooke, and Darlene.
Good morning, Al. Thank you for coming on and joining us.
Daniel Hall, hello.
Hello, Daniel.
Miguel Leon, hello all. I hope everybody's doing great. T-minus 18 days.
Yeah,
well, you're coming at the right time, Miguel. It's slowing down here, man.
Oh, yeah.
Steve Drinks Chang. Is Thailand putting the squash on crypto?
I think
it's the opposite.
No, they're encouraging it.
Yeah, they are, actually. That's what I read. Andrew Shimonek. Good morning, Coop and Brooke. So I finally broke down and bought some crypto, just Bitcoin, but I'm going to start doing some research. Well done. I'd stay away from those altcoins. Bitcoin you won't do. You'll do very well with. It's on sale.
Yeah,
and hang on to it. That's the thing. It is volatile, so there'll be ups and downs. And if it drops, buy more. And if it drops more than that, buy more again. Al DeCisi, hi you all. Glad to be back. I've been busy making changes. Big Al.
Hello, Al.
Daniel Hall. Oh yeah, I definitely like how it is down there for sure. Over there, I mean, I do like the idea of finding a Filipina as a wife and then coming to Thailand with her.
Excellent idea.
Well,
can't go wrong there.
You can't. That's kind of a win-win.
It is a win-win. It's the best of both worlds.
Somebody said to me the other day, well, you're just like me. You came for a nice lady. Yeah. And I said, I did. I went to the Philippines, found one.
And then took her to Thailand.
And guys my age, yeah, that's what we are maybe looking for. Les Jennings, good morning, family.
Good morning, Les.
Tony Montana, can't wait to get back. And not long now, the 7th of May. Oh, yeah, that's coming up. And I'll catch up with you all on the 3rd Friday of May at
Fraser's for our meet and greet. Yeah. And let's get on to with today's show. We said our hellos, our little intro there. And today's show is about Cheap Charlies. Okay.
What's a Cheap Charlie?
I'm going to go into that. Don't rush me. Now, I'm not talking about the restaurant folks. Yes, there is a restaurant chain here. It's called Cheap Charlie's. There's 3 in the area, one in Jomtien, one in Pattaya, one in the dark side. Fantastic food, by the way. I highly recommend it. What a Cheap Charlie is somebody that loves to save their pennies. Okay. I happen to be one. You are one.
Definitely.
Near enough everybody I know is a Cheap Charlie.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, Cheap Charlies don't have to be poor tippers or, somebody that doesn't want to tip at all or rude people or anything like that. It's just somebody that likes to save their pennies.
Yeah.
And in the West, we all know prices have gone through the roof. Electricity, water,
insurances,
you name it, everything's gone up 15% over the last year.
Yeah.
Gas prices are back up again. Food prices are back up. A gallon of milk, is now double what it was 18 months ago in America. All these things have gone up exponentially around the world. Here in Thailand, staying pretty flat.
Romeo sent me a message the other day. Gas went up 60 cents a gallon. And you know what? The majority of that, I'm talking probably 55 cents of that is tax.
Yeah.
It might be 100% tax. Just gone crazy.
Now, here's the thing, bro. You and I have been here 13 months. In that 13 months, has the price of gas gone up even a penny?
I think it stayed the same here.
Not 1 penny has it gone up.
No.
In 13 months. It's exactly what it was when we arrived here and we filled up our scooters for the first time.
Yeah. My scooter, the one I had was 160. Used to take about 150 baht, $4 to fill up. This one's a little bigger tank. It takes 250 baht, so about $7. Okay.
$7 to fill up your scooter.
And I don't even notice that the lines go down for your tank, so that could last me a month.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And here's the thing about Cheap Charlies. If it wasn't for the Cheap Charlies of the world, okay, which I'll put my hand up, I'm one. Yeah. And probably most of our subscribers are. They love to save their pennies. The food courts in the malls and the supermarkets be closed down.
True.
Yeah. People love to get a bargain. You go to the food court, you can get a whole meal that'll fill you up for $1, $2 maximum.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fantastic. Cooked right there in front of you. Love it. Also, Cheap Charlies love to go to the bars when they have happy hour.
Buy one,
Buy one, get one free. You're getting 50% off on your drink.
Yep.
If you buy one, get one free. So what do? I've noticed around the areas in Jomtien and Pattaya, they have different times for their happy hours. And you'll see the people. Well, I've been there. I've done it. I've seen it. Me and James has gone out. You've gone out with us as well. You'll see them go into happy hour at like 5 o'clock in the evening at one bar. Then they leave at the end of happy hour. They go to the next bar. Happy hours from 6 till 7. Yeah, buy one, get one free. Go to the next bar, 7 till 8 o'clock, happy hour. Yeah, then they go home, because then it's back to normal prices. So for those 3 hours, you can put away quite a few drinks, in that 3-hour time. And it's a way for everybody to be happy. The bars get lots of customers, and the customers get a 50% discount.
I've got friends here. Good friends. They're happy. You see them quite often and they're smiling all the time. And, I always discuss certain financial things, whether it's Bitcoin with them or budgets, and they're quite open. And, there's guys here on 35,000 baht a month, so $1,000 guys.
$1,000 a month.
And happy as clams. And there's guys spending 100,000 baht a month, happy as clams, Different age groups, you know what I mean? Typically a little older, that probably spend a little less. The younger guys spend a little more, you know, but everyone's having a good time and happy being here.
Yeah, and I've said it. You can budget yourself and live here comfortably on $1,000 a month.
Yep.
$1,000 a month, 900 pounds UK.
Yeah.
You can budget yourself and survive here. Some are doing it on $800 a month. Yeah. A little bit more of a struggle, but they're doing it.
They're probably have a cheaper location to live in. Yep.
When you got a pool, you got a gym, and you got all these different facilities, there's no boredom.
No.
You're going to find something to do. The internet's dirt cheap here. It's super fast, 5G. Transportation, the Cheap Charlies are using the bot bus. 10 baht. 10.
Well, my lease
33 US cents.
Well, something
to go from here to Pattaya.
I found out that the bot bus doubled during Songkran. It was 20 baht for the bot ride. I think he said like 2 days or 3 days they doubled the price. Even the Bolts doubled their price because they knew they had you. You know what I mean? So, but now that's over, it drops right back.
But even at 66 cents.
Oh, I know, it's crazy cheap.
Where can you get a bus in the West? And I'm talking Western countries here, not third world countries. Where can you get a bus in the West that's going to take you, 10-mile trip, 5-mile trip, whatever, for 33 cents or 66 cents.
Yeah.
You're not.
And the transportation is good here. Really good.
Because fuel prices have gone up most all over the world.
Yeah.
But Thailand, they're staying steady. I don't know how they're doing it and how they're keeping it this low, but they are.
Well, a lot of it's homegrown. You know, rice is homegrown here. They're one of the biggest rice producers on the planet. So
that's true.
And the vegetables, homegrown, you know, a lot of fruits, homegrown.
So let us know in the comments down below. Are you a cheap Charlie? And what do you like to save on most? Keep it PG, of course.
Alfa Romeo, good evening, Coop, Darlene, and Brooke. Just finished work, rushed home to catch the show. Brooke, the Maple Leafs won last night. Yoo-hoo! I think they tied the series 1-1.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's the playoffs now.
Thank you for joining us, Romeo.
Steve Gilding, hi, Cooper, Darlene, and Brooke. Hope Darlene is feeling a little better. We miss her on the channel.
And I do miss her on the channel as well.
Yeah.
You know, she always smiles on the channel. She loves the subscribers. You know, she loves the questions. You know, she loves the banter. You know, we get a lot of banter on the channel.
And she's feeling better now, thank heavens. Yeah. I know a couple of days ago we went out to eat and the poor girl had to stand to eat.
Yeah.
Poor thing.
Did you notice what Steve called you there?
Brookie.
Brookie.
He's my buddy. Say Moritz, did you used to be a salesman? He's asking you that.
Is it me? A salesman? No, I never worked as a salesman. Worked as a...
I did.
Brooke was the salesman. He had several furniture stores in Canada. I was in the Army and then a defense contractor after that until my retirement. So
well done.
Never worked in sales.
Hard Tulip. In Chayapum in Isan, a large tow of about 42,000. It's going to be 44 Celsius. My girlfriend is from there. I told her to not go back home after her late high school graduation. Cooler. Pat's Ocean.
Yes, get to Pattaya, get to the ocean where you get that cool sea breeze.
Yeah,
I don't blame her.
That's true. Same Moritz. How much are electronics compared to prices in the U.S.?
They're cheaper than in the U.S.
Most are.
Most are.
Yeah.
Okay, unless they're imported from the U.S. The Asian brands, Sony, Panasonic, you're going to find cheaper here. All right.
Apple, you don't. No, I checked Apple prices, Coop. They're more money here.
Are they more?
Not much. You know, you're maybe only talking 5%. But yeah, and you don't get deals. Like sometimes in the West, you get a phone plan with it. You can get the free phone. You ain't gonna get that here.
But one thing I do like here is talking about phones and Apple is that I'm able to take my Apple into the Apple store when the new model comes out. If I want to upgrade and trade mine in against it.
Oh, well, that's good to know.
And they will do that.
Interesting.
The Apple stores here will do that.
Yeah. Well, they do that in the West too.
Yeah. But for the most part, St. Moritz, electronics are a lot cheaper.
Yeah.
Here than in the West. TVs, laptops, that sort of stuff. You're going to find them cheaper here. Unless they're Apple products, like Brooke says, they're about 5% more. But yeah.
And your household appliances, I mean, I bought blenders and toasters and
air fryers
and
ovens.
Cheaper. They're cheaper.
Yeah.
Here.
I paid, I'll just show you the oven there behind me, right there. That oven there, I paid 1,000 baht.
$30.
$30.
Yeah.
Steal. $30 for that oven. And I can put a full-size turkey in there.
Yeah. No, and that's a good buy.
And made by Tefal. Tefal oven. Made by Tefal.
I'm going to get me one of them. Tekken, speaking of insurance, I lived 4 years in Thailand, and when I returned to Canada, they started me as a new driver. Because I didn't have continuous insurance. They did not accept my Thai insurance. They're going to do everything they can to bone you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, yeah.
It's
Start you off as a new driver. You've probably been driving for 30 years.
He probably's got, 20 years plus no claims discount.
Yeah.
Comes to Thailand for 4 years, goes back, and he's got to start square one.
Yeah.
Absolutely wrong. Show me an accident that's happened in the last 4 years to explain why my insurance price has gone down that much. Yeah. Or gone up accordingly.
Another reason to move to Thailand.
Yeah.
There's going to be a lot.
They want to screw you for everything.
Well, the West is just getting so expensive on everything.
It is.
And I think, the biggest issue most people have is money. you know, in the West. And it's typically through their lifetimes. You know, am I saving enough? You know, can I afford this? Can I buy that? Am I making enough at work? We're here for some reason. It's so inexpensive to live here. You reduce a lot of the stress around money.
Yeah.
Because you can actually afford it on, as you said, $1,000 a month or less, you know, and
I mean, you look in the state of California, where minimum wage has not gone up to $20 an hour. All right. It's $22 for a Big Mac meal. A Big Mac meal, $22. Over here, it's under $5 for a Big Mac meal. So, I mean, yeah, it's crazy.
El DeCisi, Thai bot buses have kept their prices for many years.
They
I
have.
believe that, yeah.
The
10 bot.
I first came here to Pattaya area. It was not long after the millennium, maybe 2004, when I first came here. And I think it was only 5 baht then when I first came here. I think it was 5
20
baht.
years ago.
20 years ago. And it's doubled over 20 years to 10 baht.
Well, what hasn't doubled in 20 years?
Yeah.
Gas sure has. Price of housing sure has.
And the amount of gray hair I've got has as
that's
well.
True. Mine's always been this beautiful color. Check-in at 47, I had to pay the same as a new driver. Totally ridiculous. True.
That is ridiculous.
Yeah.
That is.
Doesn't matter how long you've been licensed for, how many years you've been driving, they'll get you if they can.
Yeah.
You know.
Any which way they can screw you.
Hard Tulip, working class guys in Pattaya, one type called a balloon chaser. Love these types.
Yeah. Balloon chaser.
Hard Tulip, Neil Young fan here, man.
Yeah. I like Neil Young as well, from The Young Ones.
Neil Young.
It's a British comedy.
Well,
series.
Neil Young is a Canadian.
Oh, is he talking about the actor or Canadian?
No, a singer.
Oh, okay.
Crosby, Stills, Nash, and Young.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. El DeCisi, a boat ride from the Copa to Central Pattaya Mall was $3.50 Canadian.
Yeah, and that's in a taxi.
Yeah,
that's in an Uber, $3.50. Again, you can't get into an Uber in the West, you know, without paying a minimum of $20 to go anywhere.
True.
You know, it's just
that's about $2.50 American, guys. Hard Tulip Town. Okay. Hard Tulip, I hope Apple is improving its factory working conditions. Saw a documentary about Apple factory on British TV show about 10 years ago. The Chinese iPhone factory conditions were not good. Well, hey, I don't know. I didn't see that documentary. And
I missed that one.
As long as my Apple phone works, that's more I'm worried about. White Lime, it's all the keyless entry cars that are being stolen at the moment.
Really?
He's talking about insurance. Why the insurances have gone crazy. So, you know, they've figured out the scammers, thieves have figured out how to break into these keyless entry vehicles.
With a remote or
whatever. Some probably little black box that codes the
sensors,
you know, and it opens up the doors and in they get and starts the car probably for them and away they go. And those get loaded onto shipping containers and shipped over to Middle East or Africa or someplace. And that's what I've heard. St. Moritz, great info. Other than rent, what are the biggest monthly expenses?
Electricity and water.
Well, okay, if you're talking about the
food
living,
would be your most, I think.
Yeah, your food, but then your food, like $10 a day, you're going to eat well, you know, and you might need, there'll be days you couldn't spend $10 a day, but if you budget that, you're going to be fine. So that's like $300 a month. I'm talking American here, and you know your rent. So there's another $300. So there's $600. Then the rest is up to you. You know what I mean? If you're a drinker, you're going to need a little more than if you're not. If you're a party guy and like the bar girls, you're going to need a little more than the guys that don't.
And your electric and water, if you've got government rate,
which you should have,
always ask if it's got government rate.
True.
If not, you can request it to have it installed. And I did have a comment in one of the videos that we had last week asking about government rate and if it's free to have the meter changed. If not, what's the charge? Because you can request to have the meter changed. and they'll put in a government rate meter for you.
Yes.
The government rate is about 5 baht per unit, okay, of electricity. The non-government rate, I've seen them up as high as 12 baht, so double.
So you're in a 2-bedroom.
I'm in a
3 air cons.
3 air cons.
What's your electric bill per month on average?
On average, 2,000 to 2,500 baht per month.
So you're between $60 and $70, say, a month
on a 2-bedroom.
Yeah, I'm in a 1-bedroom, and I run my air constantly. I like it cool whenever I get back, and mine's about $65.
Yeah,
complete, along with my $300 rent. So there's $365. My water is nothing, like $2.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So that's how cheap the accommodations are here.
Yeah,
food would be your next biggest, and then it's your entertainment budget, guys. Really.
So I would say, if you're a cheap Charlie like me, and quite a few people that I know, you could pretty much budget your accommodation, your internet, your electricity, and your water at $400 a month.
Yep. Easy.
Yep. Easy.
Especially now in low season.
Yeah. Now we're in low season. Prices are starting to go down.
San Hyun, I saw an article the other day. It said one needs approximately 1.8 million to retire in the U.S. I'm hoping by moving to Thailand, one can do just fine on half of that and maybe do it much sooner. You don't even need half of that to retire here.
$900,000.
Yeah, that's like, hello,
Yeah.
So maybe it's a fallacy in the West that you're striving for that amount of money. I don't even think you could need that much in the West, but definitely here, you can do it on a third of that, easily. You probably do it on 20% of that and still have a good time.
Yeah.
So, it's all it all depends on your investments. You're going to get 5% on whatever you think, just putting it in money market. So that would be a base case, but look for a dividend stock that pays 7, 8, or 9%. Better yet, buy some Bitcoin and sit back and watch. You'll triple your money in a couple years.
I mean, you think about it. You got $1 million at 5%.
50 grand. Yeah,
that's $50,000 a year.
Yeah,
that is a damn good retirement.
Yeah,
here in Thailand. $30,000 is a damn good retirement here in Thailand.
And if you're probably 60 or under, maybe it's 65 and under, wherever. Your pensions will kick in at a certain age. So that's your increase. Let's say if you want to plan down the road, hey, what can I still keep living on this? Well, if you're getting a bump in pay because of a pension later on, well, that really means even less that you need to retire here.
Exactly.
Yeah. Joanne Bolio, good morning. So nice to see both you. Get well soon, Darlene. I am sure we will have some questions very soon. Hello to everyone from Montreal, Canada.
And thank you, Joanne, for coming on and joining us from Montreal.
Place. Yep, been there a few times. Judy Perkins, hi from Osaka, Japan. Miss Bang Saray already.
I've heard Japan is expensive.
I have, yes.
My brother went there for a couple of weeks last year. Incredibly expensive, he said.
Heard that.
Incredibly expensive. The food, entertainment, hotels, he said, through the roof.
Well,
yeah. So,
Robert McNedia, good morning, Cooper.
And good morning, Robert. Thank you for coming on and joining us.
Samaritz, I'm full of questions tonight. What is the situation with natural disasters and infrastructure? Typhoons, earthquakes.
Okay, for a start, Thailand is not earthquake prone.
Right. Unlike the Philippines.
Unlike the Philippines, gets a lot of earthquakes. Thailand, not so much. What we do get here is monsoon rains.
So typhoons?
I've never seen a typhoon in Thailand.
I haven't either. So those...
and one tsunami in the last 600 years.
Well, that's
okay.
Good odds.
There you go. So 1 in 600. Yeah. So we do get monsoon rains, but where we are in Jomtien Pattaya, it's like in a cove as it goes around Thailand. And we get the least amount of rain and monsoon in relation to the rest of Thailand. Okay. Places like Bangkok and Chiang Mai, Phuket get it hard.
Yeah.
Even Udon Thani. Yeah, I can remember one time driving through Udantani, the water was 4 feet deep. Good thing I was in a pickup truck and it had a snorkel.
Mm.
And that was in the city center. Now, here we get rain, not so hard rain, average rain. Lasts 30 minutes, an hour. After that, sun's out, it's dry, it's like it never rained. But what it does do is it's brilliant because it brings down the humidity. Yeah. So if you got 80% humidity, after it rains, it's like 30%, 40% humidity. It's beautiful outside. That's when I love it the most.
Well, 13 months here, I can honestly say I don't recall a bad weather day.
No.
Now, what do I mean? Compared to West, and I used to winter in Florida. Mm-hmm. Oh, you could get some pretty bad storms in Florida, man. You didn't venture out. You stayed inside and the wind was blowing, right? Mm-hmm. Canada, you'd get the snowstorms in the winter and you couldn't even see where you were going, So, here, none of those days. You know what I mean? It's short. If it rains, I don't recall a lot of rain in the last year, to be honest with you, but it never lasts long.
No, not here. And I grew up in California. And in California, sometimes we would have torrential rainfalls where you'd get 3 months of rain in one day and everywhere's just flooded. Here in Jomtien, Pattaya area, not so much.
They had that in Dubai, I think. They had a year's rain in a day.
Yeah.
Blink Girl 20 or 72, hit that like button. There you go.
Yes, please. What is that?
Brooklyn
Girl. Okay, I got it. Yeah, Brooklyn Girl. 72. Thank you very much. And if you're watching on the live stream, 78 people, please hit the thumbs up, and it really helps promote our channel.
Makes Darlene smile. Al DeCisi, do you realize a rum and coke in Mexico is $18 US?
Wow,
crazy. Whoa. So in Mexico, that's what it is. Like, it's gone crazy there too.
My favorite drink's Jack Coke.
Okay.
I love Jack Daniels and Coke. That's my favorite drink. But I do it with Coke Zero, of course. I'm diabetic. And I want to say it's around about $3.50 for Jack Daniels and Coke here.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, you can get a nice big beer here for $2.
But if I go on happy hour, it's even less.
Yeah, you get two. It's half that.
I'm a cheap Charlie. What can I say? I like to get a bargain.
But a $2 beer here, like in Canada, that'd be like $8 now.
Yeah.
In the States, you're probably $4 US. So it's, anyways, hard tulip. My girlfriend has a Thai landlord. He charges top rate for electricity per month, no aircon. Fridge broken. We pay landlord 1,000 baht a month for a fridge that is not cooling. I'll have to repair soon. Yes.
Wow.
Good idea. Maybe it's time to move.
Yeah, get a different landlord.
Uncle Pat, just saying hello, guys. See you guys.
And see you soon, Uncle Pat.
Samaritz, what about health dental? Are there Thai plans or do you need travel expat insurance?
There are Thai plans here. Darlene's got Thai plan for her medical insurance, AYA, medical insurance, AIA, sorry, medical insurance. It's a Thai plan. Very good plan. Covers her for 5 million baht.
Oh, good.
150,000 US.
What I would tell, you Samaritz and anyone coming here, get your travel insurance in your home country for, a period of time while you're landed here and you're doing your research. Mm-hmm. You're maybe focused on finding a place to stay. So, hey, give yourself at least a month or 2 months insurance to do that because you're going to want to go to an insurance broker here and see about the plans. Now, there is a lot of people, the more I looked into it, the more I realized there's a lot of people self-insure here. Mm-hmm. And a good buddy of mine, he's from Canada as well. He said, hey, he's just putting 100,000 in for him, 100,000 for the wife in a money market. That'll get you, 3 million baht policy, put it that way. And that should cover most of any problems you'd ever occur. So he's self-insuring.
That would cover brain surgery. That would cover heart attacks.
Yeah.
Anything like that. Yeah. It's going to cover
it. There's people I know paying anywhere from, little under $200 a month, probably in their, early 60s, late 50s, to guys like me paying $300 a month because I'm in the 70s and I have a 40,000 deductible. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So there's various plans. You can get insurance. Don't worry about it. But again, get the travel insurance in your home country. It'll cover you probably anywhere you travel in Southeast Asia here for the period of time that you book it for. And that gives you time to do your research here on, boots on the ground.
Yeah, absolutely correct.
Uncle Pat just saying hello, guys. See you soon. Get well soon, Darlene.
And thank you, Pat.
Stephen Funslow, good morning from Istan. On my way to Pradamac today.
Oh, wow.
The guy he asked about dental. I didn't mention about that. There is so many dentists here. Like there's streets. I've been down in Coop. You've been with me. Every fourth shop's a dentist. You know what I mean? So the competition is great. It's just a matter of doing your research once you're here. Figure out what you need and get your quotes.
I mean, I've got a subscriber of mine that's just come back to finish off his implants for his teeth. 6 implants. And he said it was 30% of the cost of the US.
West. I believe that.
30% of the cost.
Yeah.
He says he got 6 implants for the price of what he would have paid for 1 over there.
True.
Fantastic.
Yep.
Fantastic. So yes, the dental
very affordable.
Very affordable here. I wouldn't get dental insurance here.
No.
Because the only thing you're going to get out of it is a
cleaning and
and an
maybe
X-ray.
a cavity.
That's it.
Yeah.
No, they won't even cover you for a cavity.
No.
It's just a cleaning and an X-ray, a checkup. That's it.
Yeah. Well, I know Jackie, I took her in there and it was like a cleaning and I think 6 cavities, minor, most of them, nothing major. Touch-ups, let's say. It was like $100, $120. It was cheap as borscht, In the West, it would have been hundreds and hundreds. Song Hyun, I guess living in California, my numbers seem high. It's just so expensive here. Hoping to sell my house and get out of here by my 55, 57 years old. Good plan.
Good plan. Good time to retire.
Yep. Sooner the better. At that age, you're still probably healthy, mobile, able to enjoy retirement years. And every year you can get early on your plan is really beneficial because those are your prime years.
I agree.
You don't need another year when you're 90. You need another year when you're 50. You know what I mean? In retirement, that is.
Yeah, be a cheap Charlie and come to Thailand like us.
Alfa Romeo, with all the Trudeau taxes, I need to convert to cheap Charlieism. Keep stacking those coins.
There you go, Romeo.
Alpha is correct. Now, there's a guy, he needs to get here, retire.
Yeah.
I'm sure he could. He's just like me. He loves to work.
Yeah, he loves to keep earning that money. Yeah.
Stephen Funslow, when is the next get-together to meet you guys?
It's going to be the 3rd Friday in May.
So
3rd Friday in May is going to be our next meet and greet.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Good. At Fraser's?
At 6 p.m.
Hard Tulip. Cooper, you said recently electricity is 75% cheaper than in the Philippines. I searched on Microsoft Bing AI. It said household electricity is 34% cheaper in Thailand than Philippines. I'm confused.
Okay, be confused because what you're probably searching there, Hard Tulip, is the Filipinos. Most Filipinos don't have aircon for a start.
Yeah.
All right. They will use fans. Same here in Thailand. Most of the Thais don't have aircon. They use fans. Okay. They just have a little fan on the floor and that's it. Philippines is the same. Expat, however, if you're an expat, you're going to have the aircon because Philippines is just as hot as Thailand. It's just without all the humidity that we get here. But right now in the Philippines, I think it's like mid 40s. Here it's 34. Yeah. So it's pretty hot in the Philippines right now. As an expat, you're going to need that aircon and you're going to have that aircon on. And there's only one company in the Philippines for electricity. It's called Meralco.
Yeah.
They have the monopoly. Okay. And the government allows this to go on in the Philippines. I can tell you right now, in our house, we had a 3-bedroom house in the Philippines, and we were only using 2 of the rooms. All right. The 3rd one was my office that I used as an office. Hardly ever used it. But so it's like the 2-bedroom we're staying in now. Well, I'm paying 2,000 baht a month. There, I was paying 12,000 pesos a month. Okay, what is 12,000 pesos? 8,000 baht. 8,000 baht is 12,000 pesos. So it was 4 times more there than it is here. And that's why I say it's 75% cheaper. Break it down.
My experience was there. The location I was in was only about 2/3 the size of what I'm in now. So it was a much smaller condo. I had a window air con, one only. Oh my God, it never kept the place cool. I had to run it all the time. And well, I run these here all the time. But I was paying 50% more there than I pay here. And I was uncomfortable there. I'm very comfortable here. And the other issue with the Philippines, Coop, brownouts.
Electricity goes out. Oh,
and
that's
if
a killer.
that, if that lasted even like half an hour, I'm sweating buckets. I got to get out of the condo. You know, it was, and that happens fairly regularly, at least the area I was in, which was Cavite. So, but the people are nice there.
Yeah, people are nice in the Philippines. I just don't like the red tape at all.
I don't like the infrastructure. Sam Moritz, I'm from California too. So for about $300 a month, I could find a studio 1-bedroom with amenities like pool, lounge areas, gym. Absolutely.
Yep, $300 a month. You can find it. Brooke's place that he's staying in is under $300 a month. It's about $280.
Yep.
In his 1-bedroom condo here in this complex, $280 a month. Fantastic.
Yeah.
I've got subscribers that live in different condominium complexes all over the Jomtien area, paying $300 a month, no problem. If you're going for the high rises, though, that have super fantastic amenities, yes, you're going to pay more. You're probably looking at $450 there for a studio 1-bedroom.
Yep.
If you get it during a low season and lock it in, you might be able to, for a year's contract, you might get it for $400, but you got to price accordingly. I don't like the high rises. I have a fear of heights. I'm only on the 6th floor. I'm happy with that. I got a buddy of mine. He used to live on the 34th floor. That's way too high for me. And I'd never go out on the balcony or I'd never look out the window. I'd have serious vertigo. But I mean, we got 2 large pools here. We got 2 jacuzzis. We got 2 gyms, 2 saunas, 2 steam rooms. What more do we need? That's it.
It's a 5-star.
and it's brand new.
I was paying the same money in Philippines for what I would call a half-star. Half a star condo. And it was smaller. And so you're coming at the right time. Like, have I noticed a drop off? It is compared to 4 weeks ago, it's dead here.
Yeah.
Which is a good sign because the prices are going to be very affordable now with the low season.
Now Songkran's over with.
Yeah.
That's it. It finished on Friday. That was the last day of Songkran.
You just saw it drop off like you wouldn't believe.
The amount of people here, I would say, has dropped 60%.
Yeah.
In our condo complex. 60% is my best guess. It used to be full of Russians.
Yeah.
You'd go down the pool and all you see was Russians everywhere. Now we went down to the pool. What was it? Day before yesterday, we went down to the pool, Brooke. We saw 3.
Yeah, 3 people.
three Russians and
total.
And 4 of our subscribers. So it's definitely changed. And shout out to Tekken, sends a Canadian $20 super thanks and says, "This is my Cheap Charlie feed."
What a guy.
And thank you so much for that, Tekken. Really appreciate it. God bless you, brother.
Scooter McGee, I equate the rain here with Florida. When it rains, it is loud and heavy, and then it's over. Back to the sunshine and muggy. True. I know what he's talking about.
In Florida?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I was in Largo. You'd get that. Al DeCisi, dental cleaning was $29 US by the actual dentist.
Here in Thailand.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
$1.50 back in Canada, maybe more now.
Oh,
I've been there in 3 years.
Big, huge difference here in Thailand.
Mike Baker, I have AIA insurance and 5 mil coverage, 62 years old, 195 Canadian a month, no deductible. There's a fantastic.
That is a fantastic deal.
5 million and with no deductible.
That's who Darlene's with.
Yeah.
AIA. It's a Thai plan. I got a special promotion because what I did is when I got my retirement visa, of course, you have to open a bank account. With Bangkok Bank. I told them I wanted a US dollar account so I can transfer money from my savings account in the US here every month.
In US.
In US.
Yep.
And then when the price is right, I exchange it over.
Gotcha.
from Thai baht from US dollar to Thai baht. And they said, okay, to open in a US dollar account, you have to maintain a minimum balance of 1,000 US. Okay, no problem. And they said, by the way, we have a promotion on. If you open a US dollar account with us, we're able to medically insure your wife, who's only 33 years old, with AIA for $600 for the year, because she's only 33. Fantastic. 5 million baht insurance, $150,000, $600. No brainer. Boom. Take it. You know, because my insurance that I'm paying with Pacific Cross is $2,000 a year. I'm 54 years old. So big difference from 54 to 33. Yeah, hers is only $600, you know, so mine's 3 times more than hers.
33, you were robbing the cradle.
And I'm just a lucky man.
You are.
Beautiful woman.
We're both lucky men.
But no, Mike Baker, you got a super deal there for 62 years old.
That is the deal, Mikey.
5 million coverage, 0 deductible, $195 a month. And with AIA and quite a few of the other insurance companies, you can pay it monthly. You can pay it bi-monthly, you can pay it quarterly, you can pay it biannually, or you can pay it annually. If you pay it annually, you normally get a 5% discount, you know, if you pay it annually, you know, in cash. So, and Mike, thank you as well for being a channel member. That's why you have the badge next to your name. Only costs you $2 a month, and it really does help support the channel
big time, guys.
With gas and getting around and making all these wonderful videos.
One thing I will say about Mikey, I mean, I've learned a lot from Mike. Mike does a lot of research. You know what I mean? A smart guy doing that. And so hats off to you, Mikey. Sanghyun, I visited there back in December and got a chance to see Once Condos and Serenity Condos. Cooper did some videos on them too. Thumbs up. I love that area.
And they are nice condos.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Beautiful condos right there on Jomtien Beach.
Yep.
Yep. Absolutely beautiful.
Wendy, a quick hello from Dennis and Wendy. Hope all is well. Putting the house up for sale. Busy, busy, busy.
And see you and Dennis soon, Wendy.
Took time to check in on the live stream.
Yeah,
thanks,
thank
Wendy.
you for coming on and joining us.
Peter Jake, greetings, gentlemen, in the chat. Dropping by to say hello.
And thank you, Jake. Really appreciate it, brother.
Toby Woods, are you still doing any real estate videos?
Yes, we are, Toby. And I said in the beginning of the live stream, I'm sure you missed it, but no problem, buddy. We are. We're going out to film 3 more videos today. Darlene's got stitches. They're coming out on Friday. Once she gets them out, hopefully we'll be able to edit these this weekend and get them out for you as soon as Sunday, Monday. So look for them. They're going to be coming out. We have rentals, we have sales, we have houses. Pool villas again, rental houses. People have been wanting to see them, so we're going to be putting them on the channel now, and also some more condominiums, because now we're at the end of high season. Songkran's finished. A lot of these places are vacated, because when I do a condo video, folks, I hate that I go there and they have 1 room available for me. It's a 2-bedroom. Yeah. It's a 1-bedroom. It's a studio. And I always get in the comment section, Coop, how big's the studio? How big's the 2-bedroom? What's the prices of the studio? What's the prices of the 2-bedroom if I'm only filming a 1-bedroom? And I don't know. Okay, I don't know. I'm not an agent. All right. So now that they're emptying it up, what I can do is I like to hit all 3 at once.
At once in the same
building.
building.
If I'm going to condo building, say I'm going to ABC Tower, I'm just making this name up. There's no ABC Tower here. I want to hit a studio, a 1-bedroom, and a 2-bedroom in the same video.
The same day, same time. Yep, you might as well. You're there.
All the amenities there, plus a walk around what's outside. I love to give a walk around what's outside, because you may love the condo, and then outside there's nothing for you. And you got to walk blocks and blocks and blocks to get anywhere if you don't want transportation. I want to show you that, folks, so you can make up your mind what's a good area and what's a not good area for you. You know, and weigh up the pros and cons of each and every place that we film. So I always try and do a walk around so I can show you, okay, look, hey, you got a laundromat here right outside the door. They'll collect your laundry. Maybe the condo doesn't have a wash machine. I got asked in one of the in an email just this yesterday, hey, Coop, Why are all the condos don't have dryers?
Well, you don't
Clothes
need 'em.
dryers. Why don't they have dryers in Thailand? I can't believe that. Everybody's got wash machines and dryers in the West. Well, this is why, folks. You are living right next to the equator. We are so close to the equator, it's not even funny. All right. So you have hot weather all year round. We don't get snow. We don't get ice. We don't get cold temperatures where you're going to want to put a jacket on. All right. It's t-shirt and short weather all year round. And every place that I go to, most of them will have clothes errors out on the balcony.
Yep.
Where you put your clothes there to dry.
Half an hour.
Hour maximum.
Yeah.
They're dry.
Pull them in.
All the
They're
way
all dry.
through dry.
That's all we do.
We go in the pool. We sit out at the picnic bench after we go in the pool. 30 minutes, our shorts, swimming trunks are bone dry.
Yeah.
That's how quick it is to dry things here. You don't need a dryer.
No.
Why would you put a dryer, Just don't need it.
Wasting more hydro. Don't need it.
Yeah.
Hard Tulip. Big Jackson Brown fan. Love the song For America. Sadly, YouTube took that music video down. Now they just have him singing it at a concert while showing my girlfriend Paul Hardcastle 19 with Thai subs. Okay.
A big music fan. I like that.
Yeah. Tommy Lee, there's that smile. Good morning, Cooper, Brooke, and Darlene.
And good morning, Tommy. Thank you for coming on and joining us. 88 people online. Please hit the thumbs up. Make my wife smile.
St. Moritz, I just came up on your channel. Do you have any videos with your apartment complex?
Sure do. I actually made 2 videos of our apartment complex. The first, actually 3 videos of our apartment complex. The first one was one of our first videos. So go back to the beginning of our channel. That one was our first one that went viral, over 20,000 views. So fantastic for a new YouTuber. And it was called From Philippines to Thailand, how to retire 5-star on a low budget. And we filmed the condominium complex in our 1 bedroom. Then the developer really liked the video, and I had a lot of requests as well from people. Hey, Cooper, can you please show us studios and 2 bedrooms there? So I went back, I spoke to the developer, and the developer said, sure, not a problem. And they gave me the key cards to a studio, 1 bedroom and 2 bedroom. And I put them all in the subsequent video about 6-8 weeks later. So yes, we have 2 videos of our condo complex on our channel. Go back and check them out. If you watch one of our condo videos, what happens at the end, you'll see a square box come up at the end of the video that says that we have plus 66. Actually, it's now plus 90. Property videos. If you click on that, it shows you only the property videos, and you don't have to go scrolling through and trying to find it. It makes it a lot easier.
Nice. Good. Tommy Lee, 95 watching, only 40 likes. Please hit the like button, guys.
Yes, please. Make Tommy smile.
Yep. Hard Tulip, Biden fan.
Biden fan.
Uh-oh.
Me, I'm not a Biden fan. I'm not a Trump fan. I'm an independent. So for me, it's Kennedy Jr.
Good choice. Gator Jake, Brooke, you lived in Larghetto. You correctamundo, Gator Jake. My pops lived there years ago. I'm in northern Pinellas. Okay, you know that area. East Lake area, small world. Yes, it is.
Small world.
Larghetto, that's what they called it. It was a Hard Tulip. Is it possible to watch the 80s TV show Miami Vice in Thailand with Thai subtitles?
You can watch it with 0 subtitles. Okay. I have an app that I downloaded on my Android box that I connected to the TV. It's called My Family Cinema. Okay. The price is about $30 for the year.
Wow.
So it's not expensive. Every single TV show I've ever enjoyed watching in my youth is on there. You and I sat and looked at it, Brooke.
Yeah.
And I mean, we're going back. We were able to find every episode of MASH
and hundreds of channels.
Every episode of
Three Stooges.
The Three Stooges, Sanford and Son, you name it, we found it. The Jeffersons, which was another one of my favorite TV shows. Man from Atlantis, another fantastic old one. Found it all on there. Every single TV show and movie, was on there. Just everything we searched, we couldn't find anything. And I mean, you were going back to your youth, and again, it was on there every single series, every single episode, and that's the one that I like. And it's called My Family Cinema, $30 a month. Look
Good
into
deal.
it.
Yep.
And then you will be able to watch Miami Vice with 0 subtitles.
True. All right, Tulip. Girlfriend 27, I am 51.
Yep.
Good age.
Yep. About the same difference between me and Darlene.
Doesn't
I'm
matter
54, Darlene's 33.
What age you are here, what condition you're in, you'll find a girl, that is happy to be with you.
And the thing about Asia, they don't have a stigma here like we do in the West with age differences.
Yeah.
Okay. My mom, 10 years older than my dad. Well, actually 12 years older than my dad. He preferred older women. My mom liked younger men. Stayed married, for 45 years until my dad passed away. So over here in the West, it's not such a big deal. If you're in your 50s and 60s and you're with a woman that's in her 30s or 40s, nobody's going to even blink an eye at you.
I see guys in their 70s and some of them probably in their 80s with, a lot younger women.
Yeah.
And they're smiling.
So why not? If both people's happy, they're not hurting anybody. Why not?
You got that right. Jack Bree, good day. GJ.
Good day to you.
Gator Jake.
Jack Bree.
Les Brown, Miami Beach trolley is free. Goes all over. Oh, that's good to know. Still something's free. Tommy Lee, hey guys, just want to inform everyone that Wise is not a bank. So be careful on how much you leave in it.
You're the Wise expert. I know nothing about Wise.
Yeah, no, Wise been around for years and years and years. I don't have an issue. I mean, yeah, I probably keep, a few thousand. That's it. I don't keep, I just transfer when I need it.
Yeah. I wouldn't put my life savings in.
No. Well, yeah, they're not paying anything. Tommy Lee, Wise is a financial technology company which offers international payments and multi-currency account services for individuals and businesses. That's correct, Tommy. But it's fantastic for their exchange rates. I find the quickness of the transfers, which I really like. I mean, I just did one yesterday, and the money's in, transferred from Canada to Wise into my Thai bank account within minutes at a really great rate. Like I think it was 37 on US this is, and 27 I think on Canadian.
Yeah.
You keep a little bit in the jars. When I say I probably don't do any more than 3,000, I keep in Wise, but that's transfer when I need it. So
yeah,
I wouldn't worry about it.
And speaking of things that are free in Thailand, the train is free in Thailand. If you want to go from Pattaya to Bangkok, zero. You pay not 1 penny.
Really?
Yep. You just sit coach and economy, and you pay nothing. Okay, it's a bench, and you just sit there. It takes about an hour and a half on the train. You don't have to sit on the bench. You walk up and down, stretch your legs, whatever. Zero, free. If you want to sit in first class, then you pay for it. But economy, free.
Did not know that.
And even the train from Udon Thani to Bangkok is free as well.
Right.
And the train from Bangkok to Hua Hin, free.
Nice.
The only trains that you pay for here in Thailand are the Sky trains. Yeah, in Bangkok.
Even they're cheap.
Yeah, and they're dirt cheap, as you know. We've done it many times.
Yeah.
But for the locomotives that go across country, free.
I'll tell you guys, I'm being from Canada, and obviously I wintered in Florida. The infrastructure here is tremendous. And I mean, I'm not a big fan of big cities, but when I've been to Bangkok, I've been on that elevated train, and it is fantastic. Like, easy, very well laid out, and very, very affordable. And it's state of the art. We don't have that in Canada. I didn't see it in Florida where I was either, but too bad.
Great way to save
more
money.
Advanced here. Les Brown, IQ Air says 2023 in Pattaya from December to March, air quality unhealthy. Well,
not noticed any difference.
I haven't noticed any.
The only thing I've noticed, Les, is when you look out over the ocean, you could see it's muggy out
bit
in
of
the distance.
haziness.
It's
Yeah.
hazy, muggy. You can see that different weather pattern out over the ocean.
Yeah.
Out over the land, no.
You hear stories less of further
I've not
north,
noticed
like
anything.
Chiang Mai, that burning season, sometimes they got to leave there. And if you got respiratory issues, you don't want to be up in that area. But here, I mean, the whole year, I didn't really notice any pollution.
No.
I'd see that haze you were talking about. I wonder, oh, that's different. That's haze. Well, maybe that was the pollution. It didn't affect me.
Yeah, it's gone now. It's crystal clear out there. You can clearly see all the islands out in the over the ocean.
Yeah. Toby Woods, good to hear. I'd missed the start of the stream.
No problem, Toby.
Jack Bree, smoky season, February, April. Farmers burning rice paddies for next harvest.
That's absolutely true.
Yeah.
And Thailand's trying to put a kibosh on that. They're trying to stop it all.
Look at this. Tommy's only T minus 58.
Wow.
The countdown's
3
on
months
Tommy.
away.
Tommy the Tominator. Gator Jake bought a large capacity higher washer at Global Home for the house in Fitness and Look for dirt cheap last fall. Works awesome. Highly recommend.
And they do. They're a very good brand here in Thailand.
Yeah. Jack Bree. Also, Indo-Philippines, Myanmar, illegal forest burn-offs. True.
Yeah, they have it all over Asia.
Chris Wheeler, I'm bringing Nutter Butter and Slim Jim. Brooks,
Wow.
what you need. I'm ready for a few go-kart races.
Oh,
if
gonna
you are
love
anywhere near Tim Hortons Coffee, okay, that's all.
Tim Hortons Coffee. Yeah, give
But
him a jar.
it's
Tim
not
Hortons will be your
required.
best friend.
It'd be appreciated.
And my wife will be your best friend because you're bringing Nutter Butters, and I'll be your best friend if you're bringing Slim Jims. My favorites.
Gator Jake, hello at Jack Bree. Hard Tulip, have you both ever thought about starting a business teaching Thai's American sports?
No, I'm too out of shape. You know, with my disabilities and, you know, my medical issues, I wouldn't be able to teach them, you know, American sports.
I don't think they got ice hockey.
But the biggest sport here in Thailand,
Muay Thai. Well, Muay Thai is
soccer.
Big. Soccer.
Soccer is bigger than Muay Thai.
Big all over. Actually.
Soccer, the Thais love British soccer. Okay, they support three main teams: Liverpool, Manchester United, Manchester City.
Wow.
A few support Chelsea, but those are the four main teams that they support. And whenever they're playing in the Premiership, the Thais are out watching it. And you'll notice in these food courts, the outdoor all-you-can-eat buffets, food courts sort of thing, they have the big screen TVs there. And they're huge, screen TVs, like billboard size. And they're sitting there and they're watching, and they got their knockoff shirts on, with the team that they support, the player that they support with the name on the back, and they're there cheering on their teams. They absolutely love soccer. The Thais.
Good to know. Ray Ross just got in. How you guys doing?
Doing good, Ray. Yep. How you doing, brother? Thank you for coming on and watching.
Hard Tulip, have you both ever been to that Muslim province in Thailand?
No, that's down way, way, way down south.
Okay.
And it's sort of a no-go area for expats. They've been having conflicts down there for a long time, cross-border conflicts, and it's been going on for a millennia. And it's just stay away from that area.
Never heard about it in a whole year here. So.
Yeah.
San Hyun, that's what I like about your real estate videos. You do a walk around of the area and we can see what's local and convenient. Most tubers only show the condo without showing what's around the area. Thanks.
Yeah, they do. The only thing they concentrate on is the gym, the pool, and the room. Yeah. I want to show you everything, folks. How are you going to get an idea whether that's a great place to live or a bad area for you? Yeah. Maybe you have mobility issues. You need to be close to the bus route. How far away is it from the bus route? How far away is it from the ocean? What conveniences do you have nearby? Do you have a laundrette? Do you have a 7-Eleven? Do you have a, mini mart? Whatever your needs are, is there a pharmacy nearby? What if I want to send a package, to friends in another country? Is there a DHL or anything like that nearby? all these things are considerations, and that's why I do the walk around. And several YouTubers are now copying me doing just that. So maybe they're watching my channel.
Hey, you definitely want, one thing I would say to anyone looking at a location, make sure there's a 7-Eleven or Tops nearby. And boy, do we use ours.
We do, every day.
And, the good news is there's a whack of 7-Elevens here.
Oh, wow. There's more 7-Elevens in Thailand than there are in America.
Yeah, I believe that.
True fact.
True fact. So anyways, you'll see it when you get here. Hard Tulip. Hill Street Blues was a good show also. True.
It was.
Yep. Wise rocks, Hard Tulip says. True.
It's very good for exchanging
Tommy
currency.
Lee, meaning it's not FDIC insured. Yeah. Hard Tulip, is Canadian slang different to American slang?
Eh?
Somewhat. Hard Tulip, yeah, waiting in Moscow airport for 10 hours in 2017 was a weird experience.
Never been there. You have to let us
Putin
know.
Walking around? Ray Ross, Brooke, that's how you can tell you've made it when you use winter as a verb.
Past tense. Yeah.
Hard Tulip, Smokey and the Bandit, good movie.
Another one, you'll find that all on the app that I use, My Family Cinema.
Yeah.
You're going to find all that. And you're going to find every TV show you ever watched as a kid, all the movies that you watched. And it's constantly updating. Every month there's an update, and they put the new release movies on there too.
Good.
So if there's a brand new movie that you want to see, say, for example, the new King Kong and Godzilla movie that came out last month, it's already on the box. Wait a month, everything's there.
Wow. That's quick.
Yeah.
Hard Tulip, are you a royalist?
Not really. No.
What's a monarchist, maybe?
Yeah.
Okay. Sam Moritz, I live in Brazil. The culture here is very loud and parties every day. Also, poverty and crime are rising and getting more expensive to live. I'm looking for something more modern, quiet, and peaceful.
Oh, you'll definitely find it here.
Thailand's the way to go.
Yeah. Compared to Brazil.
Mike Baker, AQI 37 equals good air quality today. Well, that's good.
There you go. Thank you, Mike, for
I wouldn't know
checking
where to
that
look
for
for
us.
that. Mikey's obviously done his research.
Yep.
Gator Jake, my nephew is a professional indoor soccer player, futsal in Bangkok. Wow, did not know that. BTS SkyTrain, correct, is the team sponsor. Oh, wow.
Exciting fast game.
Yeah.
See, they love their soccer over here.
Yeah. Daniel Hall, I hear there's a naturalist resort they've called Dragonfly. I think it's just just north of Pattaya.
They do have a few of them.
Yeah. What's that, like
a nudist resort?
Nudist resort. Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
A naturist resort, they call them. And they do. They have several here. One of them's a hotel that's a naturist resort. And you can go there. They got a fantastic pool and stuff like that. I'm not a naturist by any means. But yes, they do have them.
They allow Canadians in?
Yeah, but you got to be under 71.
Damn. Hard Tulip, girlfriend graduation in March. I have high functioning autism like Einstein and Elon Musk. Girlfriend's daughter has ADHD. Oh, well.
Yeah. And 101 viewers online. Please hit the thumbs up.
Is that a record?
Nope. 108 was our record.
Come on, let's beat that record. Jack Bree, southern Thailand towards Malaysia is Muslim area.
Correct.
Many tourists travel through these areas with no problems at all.
Yeah, you can travel through them. We want to do that ourselves. We want to go to Kuala Lumpur for a traveling trip, and we will do, but there's just certain areas, and they are guarded by the Thai military.
Sure.
So you'll know that you're not going to go through that area. They have checkpoints, and and they keep the tourists away from that area. So,
Sun Hyun, the cost of the West is forcing most of us to become cheap Charlies. Fast food used to be a cheap option, but now $20 for a Big Mac meal is crazy. Might as well go to Applebee's or Chili's and pay double.
Yeah. I do like Applebee's. I like Chili's as well. Yeah. And you do have Chili's restaurant here in Bangkok. I've seen it.
Yeah.
The price is absolutely right. be a cheap Charlie. Come over to Thailand, retire here, live the good life. I get emails every single day. Coop, I can't afford to live here anymore. My pension, or my social security that I'm getting is 70% less than what I was earning. I can't survive.
Right.
Can I survive on this amount of money in Thailand? And, they tell me what their pension is. And it ranges from, $1,000 a month. Even had people email me say, hey, I'm on $6,000 pension a month. Can I make it in Thailand?
Easy.
Oh, yeah, easy, no brainer.
Easy, yeah.
And you can, in most cases, you can. You think about it, you can get a studio here. And I've seen studios here go as cheap as 6,000 baht for a studio a month. Okay. That's $200. And they're just like a hotel room. If you like staying in hotel rooms, you're going to like staying in a studio. You have a small kitchenette. You have a bed with a TV, a balcony, and a bathroom. Yeah. Well, most hotels don't have balconies. Yeah, very few.
Right.
So it's an added bonus. And you can live here dirt cheap.
Yep.
There's even cheaper accommodation that you can live here for 2,000-3,000 baht a month. Yeah. Under $100 if you want to live in one of these rooms above shops or bars. They do have rooms for rent there, and you can get them as low as 2,000-3,000 baht a month.
Right.
So it's all up to you on how much you want to spend here.
Yeah.
How cheap do you want to be? I want to be as cheap as possible, but comfortable.
Well, I keep thinking back to that guy with $1.8 million, and he's thinking, I don't know if I have enough to retire in the West. Like, God. Okay, so let's say your budget is 60,000 baht, 1,800 a month, US. You're 12 months. So say 20 grand a year. If you want to live for, say, 10 more years, right? That's only 200 grand.
Yeah.
You want to live for 15 years, that's 300 grand. And that's without making anything on your money. You just spend the same amount every year for the next 15 years. So you can definitely see how affordable it is to live here if your savings aren't up to snuff, is my point. If you've got $500,000 or more, get over here, because you can live off the interest and have a good life here without touching your principal.
And like we said, we got subscribers out here living here on $12,000 a year.
Yeah.
$12,000 a year. They're living here. They're in a 1-bedroom condo. All their utility bills are paid. The rent's paid. The internet's paid. The electric, the water, they can pay all that, all their food, and they're having a great time.
Sure.
They're in the pool every day. They're down the beach. They're hanging out with friends. Loving it.
Yeah.
Go to Pattaya, 33 cents on a bus.
Yep.
Wow. Can't beat it. Good to be a cheap Charlie.
Gator Jake, hey guys, I'm going to dip in a few. Just want to give a plug for your Facebook group. It's the least judgmental Thai expat group I've ever come across. Really, just helpful people. That's true.
And thank you for that, Jake.
Yep.
And you'll see, for those watching, 100 people, our Facebook group is down below there, and it's called Cooper's Thai Adventure Community. Free to join, doesn't cost you a penny, folks. Got over 1,100 people on there, and you can live chat. We have the live chat facility turned on there, so you can live chat with each other. And great place to meet people. Only one rule: you have to subscribe to the YouTube channel. Why? Because we don't want bad people on there. We don't want the bots coming on there. We don't want our people harassed. This is a community channel, and we have men, women, couples, children on our community channel, and we have to keep everything PG. And with that, the 1,100 people on there, great people. I've only had to kick 3 people off the group ever.
Out of thousands that are.
Yeah. Out of 1,100, only 3.
There you go.
So very, very rarely do I have to kick people off because we just have such
How many
great
subscribers you up to now?
13,500 subscribers.
Done,
we just
Junior.
hit yesterday.
Well done.
So yeah, doing well. And that's those 1,100 on there are all people that want to retire here.
I think they're all into Bitcoin, to be honest.
And 200 of them are already here. So you can pick their brains, ask them anything that you want, and they'll give you free advice, just like we are here on today's live stream. And that's what we do, give you free advice.
Data Boy, what about Northern Exposure? Great show now on Amazon Prime Video.
I haven't seen it
No,
yet.
I haven't seen that. Don't recall that.
But yeah, you would probably find that on the box too. Every TV series I can think of is on there, including all the modern ones.
You have to get me set up with that. Octo Seth, hi at Vince David. Danny Follett, do you recommend Copacabana Jumptian?
I do like Copacabana. Okay, it's right on the beach. It has access right on the beach road, so you literally walk out the back gate by the pool, and you're on a bus. It's that easy, and just across the street, the beach. So you're literally from the back gate to the beach, 20 feet.
Yeah,
if that, 20 feet roughly. 7 meters. You're on the beach, less than 7 meters. So yeah, it is a nice place. However, I do have subscribers that stay in there, and I always give out my honest answer. And one of our subscribers in particular, I never put names out, he said he absolutely loved it during low season, but hated it during high season because it was just super packed.
With those Airbnb rentals.
Yeah, people during daily, weekly.
Yeah, the rules don't allow that.
No, they're not supposed to.
Ticked him off.
And that's what upset him.
Yeah.
Because people were breaking the rules. These owners were putting it on Airbnb, Agoda, and stuff like that. And, people staying there for a weekend or
not
a week.
Allowed. No, not
and they're not supposed to happen.
No.
It's supposed to be for permanent residents, people that are there for a minimum of 1 month is the notice in the lobby there. But a lot of people are breaking the rules. And he did complain to the juristic office and said, hey, you guys need to put a kibosh on this. It's driving me nuts. Waiting for elevator, for 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Is just too freaking long. People coming in and out with suitcases all the time, clogging up the elevators. And whether they do anything about it, I don't know.
That's the only downside I've heard of Copacabana was that issue.
But it's a fantastic place.
And, I didn't tell you this,
they're awesome.
But a buddy of ours is coming over now and just found out yesterday that he's actually buying in the Copacabana.
Wow.
Yeah. So I did mention to him about that issue. I said, well, hey, check this before you decide. And he got back to me right away. He says, I already did that. And they are cracking down now on these daily rentals, weekly rentals. News. You had to have, I think, a minimum of 3 or 6 month rental, for
30 days.
It was a third. Okay.
That's
so there you go.
30-day
rental
in the lobby
where they were doing like daily, weekly, 10 to whatever, so hopefully they are, because that would solve that problem.
Yeah. So, they have the ability to find the owners that are doing it.
Yeah.
They do have it because these condominium complexes, they're run by associations. So the owners are members of the association and they make the rules.
Yep.
Yeah. There are complexes out there, for example, Grand Florida. You can rent it by the day, the weekend, a week, a month, but it was the association agreed to
decided that.
Decided that. Most of the associations out here will not allow it. So what do I advise people that are coming out for 2-3 weeks and they're not quite going to be here for the 1 month and they want to stay in a condo rather than a hotel because it's too expensive? Book a condo, pay the 1 month, and just stay there the 3 weeks.
Sure.
Yeah, is the way around it.
Hard Tulip, rest in peace, Christopher Reeve.
A fantastic actor, Superman. Yeah.
Daniel Hall, I hear there is a naturist resort. Well, no, we've already did that.
Yeah, we already did that one.
I think.
And can I do a vlog on that? Nope, sorry.
Doubt it.
X-rated. I don't think YouTube will allow it. And we're hit the record, 108 subscribers online watching. Thank you all so much.
Ray Ross.
109, and we beat the record.
There you go. Live American sports is what I'm looking for. What do you suggest? IPTV.
IPTV is good. It crashes every once in a while, and then you have to come out, log back in. A little bit of pain in the neck.
How much is that? $50 a year, was it?
I think it was 1,000 baht, 1,200 baht for the year or something.
$35 maybe.
Yeah, for the year.
Geez, you could get both for that price.
What a lot of people are doing now is they're going to Wiz TV.
Wiz
TV
Never
is
heard of
just
that.
like IPTV. It's
Okay.
WIZZ.
Right.
And they're doing that, and it's about the same price as IPTV, and you get all your live sports on there.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Nice.
and it's more stable than IPTV.
Because
So
I
doesn't
like
tend to
the
crash.
NFL, so I was having to do workarounds with Canadian things, Peacock, forget the name of the other site I was paying, but I'm going to look at that.
Come on, be a cheap Charlie like Cooper.
Yeah. Daryl Savage, good morning all. As I recall, Brooke once lived in Eris. No, I looked at that place. How would that be for someone not driving a car or bike? It seems far. Thanks for all you do. Well, it's on the bus route.
It's on Beach Road. It's on the Beach Road in
You can walk
Jomtien.
everywhere there.
Again, it's just like Copacabana. You know, you come out the main gate, you're right there on bus.
Yeah. I did like the amenities there. It was a great area.
The sky pool was fantastic.
Yeah. The only reason I didn't go there, they had a 2-bedroom, 1 bath. And
you want a 2-bedroom, 2 bath.
And I wanted 2-bedroom, 2 bath.
Yeah. And
it was smaller. So I'm staying here because it's 2 and 2 and it's 65 meters. So,
But yeah, it was a fantastic place.
It was good location. Yeah.
Undercover parking. Well, it had a multi-story parking lot there at the back. I think 4 floors of multi-story parking. You had 2 pools, 1 sky pool, 1 at the main entrance there.
Great gym.
Huge
library,
pool tables,
yoga room.
Yeah,
like it
fantastic.
It was nice.
Ticked quite a lot of the boxes for.
You wouldn't really need a vehicle there or a scooter even because you're on the bus line.
Yeah.
And if you just want to walk to 7-Eleven right out front, you want to walk to a market close by, easy peasy.
Yeah, you come out the entrance, turn right, within 30 feet, you got a 7-Eleven.
Yeah.
So very good location.
Danny Fowler, do you recommend? We've been that one already.
Yeah.
Jack Bree, border area Malaysia, one temple is disputed and why you can't get travel insurance there, but foreigners are safe there. Can't get travel insurance to that area. Soldier Trading, any units in Disset Park 2 for rent, guys? All kinds.
Quite a few units now.
Yeah.
Quite a few units now. And when I spoke to Joe, the developer, he said that their last 100 units, last 200 units, the ones that are under Thai name that he knows are going to take many, many, many years to sell them. Why would a Thais buy a condo when they can buy a house?
Right.
He said to me 2 months ago that he was going to put all those up for rent.
Wow, you'll get some deals.
So, quite a few units, and he said it would be straight after Songkran. Well, Songkran has finished, so my guess is yes, he's going to be putting them all up for rent in the next week or 2. So there's going to be lots of accommodations here available, and right now we have my last count was 44 subscribers are living here. And
everyone's happy. Mark Schaefer, I live in Texas and I'm used to the heat, but I enjoy the cool break in spring, fall, and winter. Do you ever feel like you need to get a break from the heat? That's what worries me about Thailand. It does get cooler here in the
winter.
Yeah,
the winter months, November, December, January. It drops down here to like I want to say 80 degrees, maybe high 70s, like 78. Beautiful weather.
Well, I'll tell you, it got cool enough. I couldn't go in the pool.
No, it was too cold.
It was too cold. Can you believe that? And they,
80 degrees and it's too cold.
Yeah, it's too cold. So I went to the ocean. Oh, it was.
Hey, we just hit the new record. Just hit the new record. 111 people online. God bless you all. Thank you for coming on and joining us. Just to shows how many cheap Charlies we got out here, just like us. We love you all.
And Mark, the thing here, like even now, mornings and evenings are cool. Like to me, they're cool. They're not to everybody. They might be, 32 in the morning or evening, but that don't feel like it. You know what I mean? It's easy. Hard Tulip, English weather sucks. Todd Johnson has English ancestry. Data boy, with the strong dollar versus baht, it's time to negotiate a year's rent and pay in advance. Does anyone ever pay 2 years up front? Never heard of 2 years.
I
wouldn't recommend that.
I've done a year. I wouldn't go more than a year up front.
Yeah. You don't need to.
Unless it was something super fantastic and I wanted to make sure I kept it and didn't lose it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do more than a year up front. But what you can do, Data Boy, is if you find something you like and you know you're going to stay there, you can do a 5-year lease. Still pay monthly.
2 year, 3, 5, whatever you
want lease.
Lock it in.
And lock it in at that price. So if you got like a 5-year rental contract and you're paying $300 a month, well, guess what? For the next 5 years, you're going to be paying $300 a month. It's not going to go up because you've got it locked in the contract.
Yeah. Well, we were actually talking along that line with the villa. If we found a villa we absolutely loved,
yes,
like our buddy did at 40,000 baht a month, and
James,
that's a steal.
Yeah,
man,
fantastic.
I'd lock that in and be happy locking it in. But the dollar is strong versus the baht, guys. I think
37.
37. So
37. It's
I think when
right
we got here last year was 33 and change.
I'm just going to double check it because it might have changed since I last looked on Friday. So bear with me, folks. I'm just going to double check it. Keep waffling on, Mr. Schneider.
Yeah, you don't. Before you pay a year in advance, you'd want to make darn sure that you're dealing with reputable. I mean, we got caught, we thought it was.
It's dropped a little bit. It's at 1 US dollar is 36.93 baht.
Well,
so it's just dropped
almost
just under 37.
So.
Yeah.
Yep. Good time to at least get some money exchanged.
Oh, yeah. Dollar is very strong against the baht right now.
Hard Tulip, Cooper, do you have poker and pool group? Chess one?
We do have poker here. There are poker groups out here. Don't play for cash though; you will get in big trouble. There are pool groups out here. Yeah, I'm not in one of the pool leagues, but I do have subscribers that are, and I do have people that are subscribers here, and they're in the chess leagues too.
Bingo.
So yeah, you can do all of that here, Hard Tulip. I used to be in a pool league when I was in England. Absolutely loved it. Every Sunday I'd go play at the pub. For our local pub. Fantastic. Wish I had time to do it now, but unfortunately I don't. So
114 we're up to.
Wow.
Samaritz, how can you get a visa to live there with only 12K a year? I read you have to have about 1,900 a month to get retirement visa.
Like I said, Maritz, there's a workaround that we can't tell you on the YouTube channel. Okay, but if you contact Mr. Singh, he'd be more than happy to tell you. I can't put it out there. My channel will be closed down overnight and I'd probably be in big trouble. But there is a workaround, and that's all I can say on that matter.
In the Philippines, they're known as fixers.
Yes.
Hard Tulip. Yay, Northern Exposure was good. Remember a few episodes of that. I don't think I ever watched that. Katie Wheeler, we are headed y'all's way May 26th.
Not long.
We received our Wise card and have uploaded money in the app. Where can we use the Wise card while in Thailand? Many places or select few? I'd say many.
Yeah, the only places you're not going to be able to use it is, for example, the private vendors or
private vendors, food stalls, the smaller
in the
places.
Malls, you'll be able to use it, no problem.
Yep.
Grocery store, you can use it there as well.
Yep.
7-Eleven, though, doesn't accept cards unless it's a credit card.
I've used it at 7-Eleven.
But I think you can because it says Visa on it, does it?
Probably.
Yeah.
Well, the Wise does.
Yeah.
I would say, Katie, when you're here, if you're planning on staying, hopefully you are, get your bank account fairly quickly, and then you just transfer the Wise spot into the Bangkok bank bot, and, bingo, you use your bank card.
Win-win.
Pull out with money anywhere. Danny Follett, thanks for the advice, and thanks for pronouncing Follett correctly.
You're very welcome.
Hard Tulip, father's family, him and 3 brothers did 80 years in police combined. Uncle was boss of town for 34,000 in northern East England.
Family police officers.
Gator Jake, cheers, gents. I'm out for the night. Always great information and discussion, straightforward and to the point.
And thank you for that, Jake.
Correctamundo. Hard Tulip, those US TV shows in the 80s were global.
They were. And you can't make TV shows like that again.
Oh, Archie Bunker.
I mean, you try and think, what would happen if Married with Children? Al Bundy.
Al Bundy. Wasn't
fantastic TV show was out now. Boy, the people out here, would the woke people would go
Oh, yeah.
absolutely crazy if you had Married with Children
or Archie Bunker even
you know,
before
on
that.
air now.
Yeah.
You know, they would close down the whole TV studio. You know, it would be absolutely phenomenal. Things we used to get away with in the 80s that you can't get away with nowadays.
Wokeism.
Yep.
Sun Hyun, I'll second that regarding the Facebook group. It's very helpful and good exchange of info. I joined a few expat ones before, but people were rude and condescending. No thanks.
And when we find that on there, son, we take them off.
Stress it.
We don't want that on our Facebook group.
Alfa Romeo at Mark Schaefer, you can visit the northern cities during the cooler season, Chiang Mai, Ray, etc. Cooler and less humid.
And that's true.
Alpha,
you know,
he goes all over. He knows a lot
up there in the mountains of Chiang Mai. It's generally 10 degrees cooler.
Yeah.
You know, than it is down here. So if it's in its mid 90s here, it's going to be, you know, mid to low 80s there, which is fantastic weather.
Yep.
Just don't go there during burning season.
Give a shout out to Alpha.
And if you take the train and you're a cheap Charlie, it's free.
It's free.
There you go, Romeo.
And if you need a good bicycle, see Alfa Romeo. He'll get you hooked up. Jack Bree, a lot of condos are fitting facial recognition locks to stop short-term rentals. Well, that's
and they are. He's actually right there. Thanks for touching on that, Jack Bree. A lot of these condominium complexes are now upgrading their elevators, and their front doors to the complex for facial recognition. Yeah, because what you can do is you can give a key card to anybody, and they scan. They're in. Yeah. So it's very easy to do. Now, here's the thing with the facial recognition, it's all run by the juristic office. Okay. And the juristic offices, what are juristic offices for those that don't know, is every single condo complex out here has a juristic office. They are responsible for your electric, your water, any general repairs. Okay. Now, what they do is they control who gets a facial recognition for the building and the elevators. And if they know you're not a regular there, you know, you have to go there and show them your contract, your tenancy agreement. If you're a tenant,
check in,
you know, and if you're there for less than a month or a weekend,
ain't going to happen then.
Ain't going to happen. They're going to say, nope, not allowed here. Long-term rentals only.
Yeah.
Minimum
follow the
1 month.
rules. That's the key.
And that's a great way of getting rid of the Airbnb.
Yes.
Short timers, you know, for 1 or 2 days. And clogging up the elevators.
There's technology.
So absolutely fantastic. The places that have it, that I've seen it, have been Copacabana. One, I've seen it at all the Rivieras. They have them.
Good.
And quite a lot of the new buildings, the once condominium complexes, they have them as well. So they are getting there and they are upgrading them.
Yep. Mike Baker, Dussa 2 has 2 huge signs in the lobby saying no daily rentals.
Allowed. Yeah, they're coming down on it.
Yep. Hard Tulip. Oh, Simpson guilty. Okay.
Samson, maybe.
OJ
Simpson.
Yeah. Mark Schaefer at Gator, Jake, Alpha, thanks. Samaritz, I saw one of your videos about the Riviera condos. That's my style. Do you have the problem with Airbnb rentals also?
They do, but they're knocking them out with this facial recognition. You know, they're putting a stop to all of it. And, you know, Jack Bree's absolutely right, you know, and what he's saying with these facial recognitions. And the Copacabanas and the Rivieras are the ones that have the latest technology in them in regards to the facial recognition.
So I don't think here we had a big issue with that. But there'll be even less of a problem going forward. Because, you know, they're looking at all the ways to eliminate that.
And the Rivieras are fantastic.
Yeah.
They have a lot of amenities. They're actually in the process of building Copacabana too right now as we speak.
Okay, good. Art Tulip, Tom Cruise does own stunts like Jackie Chan. Not sure about the Scientology thing, though.
Well, I'm not in. You're into Scientology.
Yeah, I am. I'm a Scientologist, and he does his own
stunts.
His stunts, and I mean, some of them are just absolutely wicked.
Oh yeah,
you know, and so you know, I just say check it out.
Mm.
Samaritz, there is a DPN, not VPN, called Deeper Network. It's a physical device you connect to your router or directly to a computer. It cannot be detected by VPN blockers. Did not know that.
Didn't know that.
No.
DPN. I'll look into that.
Tommy Lee, get ready to be my neighbor.
Will you be mine?
Will you be mine? Hard Tulip. Internet says Trump and Putin might be on the autism spectrum.
Who knows?
Who knows? Scott Jean. Afternoon, Cooper and Brooke. Hope you both well from Scott, New Zealand.
And we are. Thank you for coming on.
Hard Tulip. Is sand hotter? No water.
Well, Isan, yeah, it's landlocked. There's no water up there, but they got some beautiful lakes.
Okay.
They do have some big lakes around that area.
Chris Ty, what do you feel are the top 5 ways to save money living in Thailand? What have you changed in your initial lifestyles in Thailand to save a little more?
Top 5. To save money, hunt around, find a bargain, negotiate. Accommodation, you can get it dirt cheap out here compared to the West.
Yeah.
You know, for this 2-bedroom here in San Bernardino, California, you'd be looking at minimum $2,000 a month. Minimum. I'm getting it for just under $300. I'm actually paying $580 a month for this 2-bedroom. But that is still dirt cheap. You know, it's like quarter of the price. Food, go out and buy your food daily. You know, eat at the local Thai vendors. You're going to be paying $1 to $2 for, and saving money, becoming a cheap Charlie. Go to Big C. They have food courts there. Tesco Lotus got food courts. Both malls have got food courts here. You got Terminal 21 and Festival Mall. Fantastic food court. Festival's my favorite by far for the food courts. You got the night markets that have food courts there. You're not going to spend a lot of money on food. $10. Brooke is absolutely right. $10 for one person a day is a very good price for paying on food. You can live here, have 3 meals a day, $10.
Yeah.
You know, you can't beat it. Use the bot bus. Another good tip. Use the bot bus. 10 baht on the bot bus, 33 US cents. Fantastic. You know, there's just so many ways to save here that are unbelievable. And you're living like everybody else because everybody else is saving too.
I'd say the biggest money saver being your accommodation. You know, so if you need to save more money, hey, look for better, cheaper accommodation. Secondly, and there is a lot of people here just say, hey, I don't need a vehicle.
Yes.
Everyone had a vehicle in the West. I don't need a scooter even. I mean, I was paying $3,500 a month for the scooter rental. Geez, that's a lot of
$100.
That's a lot of bot buses and a heck of a lot of bolt rides.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So you really don't need a vehicle if you look into that. Do more walking, which is even better for you. And, you know, as far as eating, it's just so cheap. The food vendors are good. They make it in front of you, and it's cheap as borscht. So there's a lot of ways to save money.
Yeah.
Now, for me, the one other thing, I'll just tell you up front, after speaking to enough of these expats that are self-insuring, I think, you know, and mine's coming up for renewal, guys, but honestly, I think I'm just going to self-insure, keep the money invested, earning me money, and hey, you know what I mean? I've got the access if I need it. So anyways, that's a savings.
Yeah, so many great ways to save out
and
here.
I did buy a scooter. I do like driving, so at least I'm not paying that $3,500 a month anymore. Did that for a year.
Yeah.
Chris Ty, Hard Tulip. Loved Charlton Heston in Planet of the Apes. He came to do theater in Newcastle in the 90s. His 70s sci-fi, Soylent Green.
And that was Planet of the Apes was fantastic, even the original.
That was scary. You know, the very first one I saw, I was nervous. What if that, you know? GD99, thanks, Cooper and Brooke, for another informative live.
And thank you, JD99, for coming on and joining us.
Samaritz, I saw your video about the agent stealing everyone's money. Did she get caught?
Nope.
I'd be wary about paying 1 year up front after seeing that. Well, that's not been caught yet.
Yeah. And she wasn't an agent, folks. Okay. She worked for the developer. She was the sales manager. Okay, so she wasn't an agent. She was a sales manager here.
Yeah.
And people had bought units and then said to her, you know, if I buy it, can you rent it out? And a lot of the people do. And been working here for 7 years, never had a problem, and then must have came into massive debt, whatever, and then did it. It's so highly unheard of, you know, that something like that happens is extremely rare. And I paid the money directly a year in advance to the developer now, personally. So, and got the contract. So I'm happy. Sean is another person that I absolutely trust 1,000%. Everybody that's used them, and I have like 40, 50 people that have used them now, have said, you know, even in the short-term rentals, 1-2 months, they got their deposits back. That is one of the key things out here, St. Moritz, is you'll find that a lot of people don't get their deposits back. With Sean, you do. You get your deposit back, no issues there. And that's why I promote him on the channel, because he keeps his word. If he ever let me down, I'd get rid of him. I'd kick him to the curb as quick as you can say Swiss Family Robinson. Another TV show for you back in the 70s. But anyways, no, he's great at what he does, and he keeps his word. And that's what I like. I promote those that keep their word and, you know, look after my subscribers, you know, and as long as they're looking after my subscribers, I'm going to get more recommendations. My channel will grow even further, and we'll have more great people out here. And that's what I'm promoting, and can't beat them.
No.
So if you're looking for a place out here, Sean may not have the one that you're looking for, but he knows the agents that deal with them.
Yeah.
He knows the reputable ones. He knows the bad ones. He only works with the best.
Tulip, do you know what Siam means?
Siam was the name of Thailand. Before it became Thailand, it was known as Siam.
Tulip, what European country in size is Thailand closest to?
Germany.
Oh, really? Okay. Good to know.
I would say it's about the same size as Germany, landmass-wise.
Tulip, do you both help the orphanage and other charities in Pattaya?
Not yet, but it's something that we're looking forward to getting into.
Sun Hyun, how come houses and condos cost about the same to rent and buy? You'd think the size of a house would be more attractive. The amenities of condos are nice, but the size is on the small side.
It's a toss-up. Which one that you like, son? Some people want the pools and the gyms, and, you know, the houses. They may not be in a gated area, may not have a pool or a gym.
True.
You know, so it's all things that you got to weigh up. What do you want more? Do you want the pool, the gym, and a smaller accommodation? Or do you want the larger accommodation, no pool, no gym? You know, the houses tend to be further out away from the beach, in the dark side, we call it. Absolutely fantastic area, beautiful lake out there, and a lot of great American restaurants and British restaurants, French, Italian. It seems to have the best food. We went to a Mexican restaurant that Brooke absolutely loved. We had to go there twice in 1 week because he said the food was that fantastic.
It was good. It was affordable.
So the dark side is a fantastic area. That's where most of the houses are.
Yeah.
But, you know, you can find houses out there, you know, 3-bedroom house for the same price as a 1-bedroom condo here. But you're not going to have a pool. You're not going to have a gym. You know, you're not going to have security. These are all things that you have to weigh up, son. Which one do you want? Which one ticks the most boxes for you? Is space that important? At the end of the day, what are you going to bring with you when you come to Thailand?
Not much, hopefully.
A suitcase. That's it.
Yeah.
You're not bringing the sofa. You're not bringing the kitchen sink, the refrigerator, the microwave. You're not bringing any of that over here. Because every condominium complex out here that I've viewed so far, bar one, was fully furnished.
Fully furnished.
And the one that wasn't fully furnished was the View Tale building, the View Tale 5 building that I did on the channel. That one was not furnished. It was just an empty shell other than the kitchen. So you got to weigh up which one that you want, which one ticks the boxes for you. You want to be closer to the beach, the bus, then condominium's the way to go. If you want space and you don't mind having your own transportation, house might be better for you.
Yeah.
You know, weigh up each option. Which one's better for you?
It's so simple with the condos. Everything I need is here.
Exactly.
The gym's on site. The pools are dynamite on site. I can walk to the 7-Eleven. I've seen the villas, and villas are nice, some of them. But yeah, you don't have a lot of what you get here. If I went to a villa, I'd have to join a gym. The pool's going to be smaller, probably hotter. Well, okay, that's what you live with. There's good and bad about everything.
And with a condo, you're in a gated community.
True.
So you have the security there, for the entrance. They don't let anybody in unless they live here, or unless they have permission to visit. And if they're coming to visit you, the security will contact you and announce you and ask what room they're coming to visit. And they will announce them. And if you say, hey, I don't want that person here, they won't let them in.
And if you're going to be away, if it's simple, you lock your condo door and you come back and everything's still there. You know what I mean? You got to go away for 2 weeks or a month somewhere on a travel. Well, bingo, it's easier maybe. Dennis L., is there any update on the Aussies that ran from the police?
None yet. Still waiting. Waiting.
You hear the news and then you don't hear any more typically. It's just not in the news maybe what happens.
But there was one thing in the news that I saw just 2 days ago in Phuket again. Phuket's famous for this. There was a woman and she was walking around in one of those sarongs, they call them, the wrap around the waist thing, completely topless. Yeah. In Phuket. And she was going into shops and stuff at this resort that she was at. They kept telling her, you need to put a shirt on, ma'am. You need to put a bra on. You need to put, a bikini top on. Absolutely refused to do it.
Oh.
So now there's uproar and the Thais are upset. And there's a chance that she may get deported from Phuket. So that was the latest of the Phuket news.
What in Rome do as the Romans do. They want you to cover up, you better. Chris Wheeler, I'm staying. Katie is going back to work. Haha, I'm 1,000 miles away from her, so she can't pinch me. Can't wait to put all your helpful info into play.
And looking forward to seeing you soon, Chris.
Jack Bree, thanks for the call out, guys.
Very welcome.
Dennis L., Archie Bunker neighbor was George Jefferson from the Jeffersons.
That's right.
Archie Bunker's wife's sister was Maud. Maud's maid was Florida Evans from Good Time.
And they all rolled into their own TV series.
Yeah, that's right. Pipsqueak, I just saw several units for the Riviera for daily rental on Agoda available. Oh, there you go. Oh, man.
Yeah, the Agoda can put it on whatever they want. Yeah. And I've had people book on Agoda and Airbnb. They've come out here and the domestic department said,
nope, ain't going to happen.
Ain't going to happen.
Good luck getting your money back from Agoda.
You will get your money back eventually.
Oh, really?
With Agoda.
Good luck.
Airbnb, maybe not so.
Yeah.
But they've come out here. I've had people reach out to me, Cooper, I got nowhere to go. Can Sean get me a place immediately? I booked into the Copacabana, Riviera, whatever it was at the time. I can't remember. And Sean helped them out and got them into a place straight away. If not, they would have been out on the streets and looking for a hotel. So they are stopping it here, as people are saying. They are coming down really hard on those doing the daily rentals and the weekly rentals in these places, especially with this facial recognition.
Why not just rent a hotel room for a week?
Exactly.
And that gives you the week to search all around. You're face to face with the juristic people or where you're going to want to rent from and make your deal.
You can get hotels here as cheap as $18 a day.
Yeah, and
yeah. $18 a day, to search around for a week to find the place that you want.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to get here, guys, and, rent on Agoda, and then all of a sudden, my God, there's nothing here. What are you going to do? They won't let me in.
And Nate Kidd it just became a channel member. He now get a badge next to his name. Thank you for that. It's only $2 a month to become a channel member. Helps out the channel,
guys, big time.
So God bless you, Nate. Thank you for supporting Cooper's Thai Adventure.
Phil T, facial recognition is bad news. People locked out of their building for being too hot during COVID. Not good.
I've not heard of that. But then, go to the juristic office. They'll update it. Maybe you haven't shaved for a week,
or
whatever.
Maybe
you were clean shaven when you went in there.
Sorry, we're not letting you in.
Maybe you look like Casper when you came out here, when you took your facial recognition and you were really white. And next thing you know, after a week, you got a really nice dark tan on you.
Bingo.
Facial recognition is one of those things. Just go to the juristic office and get them to update it in the system.
Hi, Tulip. Do you both rent condos only? My girlfriend and me, too poor for that.
Yes, we do rent condos only, Brooke and I.
Yeah.
But we are looking at getting our own properties in the future.
Tony Bucks, new subscriber planning solo trip to Pattaya. Any recommendations for 2-week lodging close to action without excessive noise?
Yeah, plenty of places. One of the places my subscriber, Africa Islam, stayed at was the Holiday Inn.
Okay.
It's very near to Terminal 21 Mall, so
Nice.
it's on the bus route,
Yeah.
and very near to Pattaya Beach.
Yes.
And very affordable.
Yeah.
Very affordable.
Yeah, they're typically always good.
Yeah, Holiday Inn there is a good one. They do have quite a few budget ones that you can do for as low as $12 a day, but they tend to be like the 2-star ones.
You know, if you want a pool, 2 weeks,
and you want, a beautiful breakfast buffet, the Holiday Inn is a good one to go to, and it's pretty affordable compared to a lot of the others that are more expensive,
especially for a 2-week stay, guys.
And it's going to be, and it's at the far end of Pattaya, up by Terminal 21 Mall. So you're not going to get a lot of the noise that you do from Soi 5, 6, and 7, where the go-go bars are.
Yeah,
you're not going to hear it up that end.
Dead boy, all this talk of 1 million needed to retire is driven by fear of catastrophic medical event.
Yeah,
I think Thailand and much of Southeast Asia has much cheaper medical costs and comparable, often better quality. True.
Yeah. Yeah, Bangkok Hospital's got all the latest equipment and quarter of the price of the U.S.
Yep.
Probably less than quarter, actually. It's probably closer to like 15% of the cost of the U.S.
Yep. Hard Tulip, are you both millionaires?
No, nope.
We got our health. We absolutely are millionaires. If you got your health, you're a millionaire.
And we're married to younger women.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Oh, doesn't that make us rich?
Yeah.
Son Yun, I remember you mentioning a Dusset 3 coming. Where and when?
We go past it quite a lot.
Yeah, out in the boonies.
No, it's not out in the boonies. It's down
nearby,
one of the soys.
There's nothing around it, Coop. There's
Yeah,
no
not yet.
7-Elevens yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
But Dusset 3 is coming along.
2025?
2025. They started building. We've seen it.
Yep. Cranes are up.
Cranes are up. Got a few of the structures already up.
Yep.
The main reception office has already been built. So yeah, they're coming along nicely.
I think once it is, at least mostly up, then you'll see the amenities start to flow. There'll be a 7-Eleven somewhere along there because, oh my God, how big is that going to be?
Yeah. Exactly.
St. Moritz, where are the best areas in Pattaya to meet non-bar girls? It's easy, difficult to approach regular women.
Nope. No, not at all.
Nope.
Most of our subscribers that have come out here that are single, the men, have found girlfriends pretty quickly. They meet them at the markets. They meet them at the shops.
Yep.
They meet them at the local 7-Elevens, whatever.
Any shop they go into, just don't be shy. Just open up and say, hey, you got a lovely smile. I like your dress, whatever,
Yeah. And I've got a subscriber. His girlfriend is a policewoman in Bangkok. So there you go.
There you go.
And he met her online just as a chat group.
Yep.
So plenty of ways to meet the locals here.
Alpha Romeo, Jen spoke with our buddy Andrew. I know Andrew.
Mm-hmm.
He says, hello and looking forward to seeing you during the November-December holidays. He plans on staying even longer this time.
Oh, wow.
Well done, Andrew.
Yeah, be great to have him back with us.
We'll have the gang all back together, Alpha Romeo. Soldier Trading. Do bot buses run from Jomtien over to Pratamak Hill into Pattaya for same cost?
They don't go inside Pratamak. Okay. So they go all the way down 2nd Road and then hook a left by the flyover and then a right on the 2nd Road into Pattaya. So they don't actually go into Pratamak. Pratamak Hill there's no bus route in there. But what a lot of people do there is they get the motorbike taxis.
Yeah.
I've seen several stalls there of motorbike taxis. They're cheap.
Get 30, 40 baht.
Get them to take them up the hill to the bus route, drop them off, 10 baht, So 33 cents, 20 baht, whatever, you're down down the bottom of the hill. Get motorbike taxi to run you just up there to the bus route. You're paying next to nothing, and then you can get on the bus.
Yep. El Promeo, he's looking forward to the new go-kart track. Fun times with good friends. There's a
we're gonna
brand new go-kart track. Looks
yeah, we're gonna
wicked.
get a group of us to go there.
Hard Tulip, what were the psychological and sociological reasons for the agent ripping you off? Remember Woodstock?
I do remember Woodstock, but nobody knows. Nobody knows, and that's all we can say on that.
Yeah. Mark Schaefer, I assume that English language is no problem there for any business transactions. Can you think of any?
No, it's not so much a problem. Most Thais here speak basic English because we're in a retirement community and a big tourist area in Pattaya. So most of them can speak basic English. If you have any problems, use the app, the Google Translate, talk into it, give it to them, push play, and they'll understand exactly what you're saying to them. So a great way, if there's any conversation problems, use the app.
I'll go to the 7-Eleven. There'll be 3 or 4 people behind the counter helping you. That's one thing. The service is real quick here. And, sure, maybe not every one of them speaks or understands English, but they'll motion to the one, and they're the one that does speak the good English, and then you're happy. So, yeah, it's looked after. Vincent Gallo, thumbs up, guys.
Yes, please. Thumbs up.
Jack Bree, Mark Schaefer. Yes, English in most big cities, no problem.
Yeah.
Samaritz, I didn't hear when you mentioned Mr. Singh. How do I reach him?
Go back through our live stream. We did a live stream with Mr. Singh, and we gave all his details out: his email, his Facebook, his WhatsApp number, his line details. We put all that out there. I don't have them in the top of my head, St. Moritz, but it was 2 months ago that we did the live stream. So just click on our channel and the live stream button, and then you just want to go down like 8 live streams ago, and you'll see 8 videos ago, you'll see Mr. Singh there. And we put you don't even have to watch the video. You just click on the more, and we put his details in the description below as well.
Yep. The Music Sanctuary. Good day, Cooper, Brooke, and Darlene. Greetings from Edmonton, Alberta. Hope all is well your way.
And it is. Thank you, Music Sanctuary, for coming on and joining us.
Tell me, Lee, just wondering, is there any co-working space at DG2?
No, there's not any co-working space, so to speak of. We have 2 gyms, 2 large swimming pools. What we do have is we have the cabanas, including on every building. There's 2 big cabanas on the roof.
Yep.
With picnic chairs up there and a table. People go up there, and get the sea breeze, and they're up there on their laptops just chilling out and
Same
relaxing.
thing in the cabanas. Yep, I've seen that. Morning and nights, obviously. Hot sun, middle of the day. Nah, do like me and have a nap. Tell me, Lee, thanks.
Yeah.
All right, Tulip, will you be doing a nuclear war Pattaya survival video in case World War III starts, man?
Well, if it starts, Thailand.
No, we won't be doing that.
Thailand is probably the best place to be.
Correct.
Because you got Chinese here, you got Koreans here, you got Russians here, you got Europeans here,
Americans,
and Americans, yeah, and
Canucks.
Canucks. So you've got just
Aussies.
about every ethnic group out there.
Yeah.
And Thailand is called the land of smiles because everybody's smiling. They're loving it here. Who wants to attack Thailand?
Yeah.
Nobody.
No.
Nobody. So if there's a world war, Thailand's
We're
probably
safe.
the safest place to be on the planet.
Art Tulip, Magnum PI, hate the new one. Hawaii 5-0, hate the new one. Yeah. Well, good old shows. Chips, good show.
Yeah, lots and lots
Greek
of good shows.
investors of lighthouses, inventors. Chris Ty, we know you guys make the decision to settle down in the Pattaya area. What other areas did you look at, and what other cities, towns other than Bangkok could you recommend? All kinds, like Chiang Mai, they go to Phuket. They go to some of the guys.
Hua Hin's a good area.
Hua Hin area, and the one south of that Krabi's
fantastic area down there.
Udon Thani.
Udon Thani, landlocked but beautiful place.
There you go.
It's the 3rd largest city in Thailand, followed by Chiang Mai and Bangkok.
Yeah.
So plenty of good places here. The only one I wouldn't choose is Phuket.
Yeah.
Phuket is just too overcrowded for me now.
Yeah.
And I don't like the politics there.
You seem to.
Yeah. It's where the younger generation, the party people go. It's just not for me.
Yeah.
Just not for me. But there's plenty of fantastic areas here, Chris, to choose from.
Do your research. Lots of videos out there on the different areas, and a lot of the subscribers that I've met here, not everyone stays here. Like hey, I'm going to Krabi. I'm going over to Chiang Mai. I'm going up to Bangkok. I like the big city better. There's reasons, everyone's different.
And then you got the fantastic islands like Koh Chang, Koh Samui, Koh Phi Phi, Koh Phangan. Beautiful, beautiful islands. So many places to choose.
The Poor Man's Passport Guy, Cheap Charlie here. Just arrived yesterday. I'm hoteling for the first few weeks. Good idea. I'm recovering from flying from San Francisco,
the Bay Area, and welcome to your new home in Thailand. Passport
Good to be
Guy.
home.
We're going to have to meet up with you. Hopefully, you're still going to be here on the third Friday of May, and you join us at our meet and greet at Fraser's. Be great to meet up with you in person as well as everybody else.
Sun Hyun, Coop, I know San Bernardino and Victoriaville well. I reside in Temecula.
Oh, yeah.
Look, I have a Coinbase account that I'll dabble in Bitcoin and make a buck down the road. Well, better buy now. It's on sale.
Yeah. I grew up in San Bernardino and graduated high school in Victor Valley High School.
Okay.
And then went back down to San Bernardino, where I got an associate's degree in telecommunication engineering.
Well, aren't you a Sharpie?
And then joined the Army.
Tony Box, thanks for the response about lodging options. Should have also qualified requirement for guest friendly.
And I got Sean keep calling me. He's
oh yeah, he's gotten more custom.
You talk
too. My girlfriend was a bar girl. Yo relationship.
Hi, Sean.
Yeah, I don't know if
can I call you back? I'm in the middle of a live stream right now. It should be done not too much longer.
But yeah, just be careful. They say with the bar girls because
okay. Thanks, Sean. Bye.
You might end up spending a lot more than you had planned on. Frank T, are you guys both with Bangkok Bank?
Yes.
I didn't notice that many Bangkok Bank ATMs in Pattaya. Is there a fee if you withdraw from a different bank's ATM?
There is. The fee's 5 baht.
Well, it's funny. I've withdrawn from once I did it and there was no charge. So maybe you're allowed 1 or 2 a month. I'm not sure, but
I think I got charged 5 baht when I would use Krungsi.
Well, that's nothing. So that's fine.
Yeah,
but we both are with Bangkok Bank. It's who the agent put us with. I'm happy he did now that I know it. And there's all kinds of Bangkok Bank ATMs around. So don't worry.
You'll learn where they are.
You'll learn where they are. There's one in Festival Mall.
Several in Festival Mall.
Yeah,
actually.
So, yeah. Soldier Trading, you guys are legends. Thanks for all you do.
And thank you, sir. You're a legend too for coming on and joining us.
Heart Tulip, is there a mafia in Pattaya in 2024? Russian, Thai, John Wayne?
Nope, no mafia here in Thailand.
Heart Tulip, what are your favorite Thai YouTubers?
Cooper's Thai Adventure.
Correct, Mundo. St. Moritz, thank you, gentlemen. Great info. I've requested to join the Facebook group and hope to meet you soon.
Yep, come on in and join the Facebook group.
Heart Tulip, what your worst day in Thailand?
Going to bed. It's my worst time in Thailand because I just love it so much.
Yeah, okay.
I love it so much. I haven't had a bad day here in Thailand yet. Other than when I had that experience with that juristic manager at that condo in
that was exciting,
where I got attacked. Other than that, not had a bad day. Sabai.
Mike Baker at the Music Sanctuary. Go Oilers, go! Music.
Sorry.
You need a degree to teach English in Thailand. It helps.
No, you don't need a degree, but you need the TESL equivalent.
Music Sanctuary. Mike Baker. Great game last night.
And down to the final question.
Can I open a Bangkok bank account?
Yes, you can. Here in Thailand, you can even do it on a tourist visa. That easy to open a bank account here. Use an agent. They can do things for you.
Scott Keane, you two are great, guys. Have to go shopping. Take care from Scott, New Zealand.
And thank you, Scott. And we are out of time. Last one to Tommy. It says, have a great day, guys. Stay safe and healthy. Get well soon, Darlene. And thank you so much for your well wishes. And thank you all for coming on and joining our live stream. We're hoping to get some videos out to you guys quickly in the next couple of days. Give Darlene some time to get her stitches out. What's Bitcoin at?
66,747.
Oh, it's going up again.
It's still on sale, Cooper. They better. You guys got to get in there. In the next 2 weeks, it's going to go crazy.
Yeah. And thank you to all the cheap Charlies out there that joined our channel today. that just like us like to save money, and that's what this channel is about, trying to help you guys save money, come out here to Thailand, live a great retirement on a budget.
Yep.
Best way to be out here.
Sooner the better, guys.
Don't be afraid to be a cheap Charlie, because at the end of the day, we're supporting the local businesses and they love us.
Yep.
So from Cooper and Brooke, thank you all for joining us. And Alvaro Mail says, my worst day in Thailand, my departure day back home.
True.
That
Isn't that the truth?
Brilliant as usual. Cheers from Data Boy. And at Chris Thai, I'm headed to Ao Nang Krabi for 2 years because it's great. Jump off point for the best snorkeling, diving beaches. 6 months at just at 2, then moving in August.
Good, Mikey.
Looking forward to your great adventures there.
Gator Jake, have a good one. Cheers.
And thank you, Gator Jake.
Our Tulip, can you help us invest?
Nope, I
In
can't.
Bitcoin.
You need to do your own research.
Yes, Johnny, admire your patience.
And thank you, John. Much appreciated. God bless all of you.
Stay
And
safe, guys.
Ropin, thanks, Ropin, and thanks to all our new subscribers that have joined the channel and all those that have joined the Facebook community. We love you all. We can't wait to meet each and every one of you in person. And until next time, wherever you are, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. God bless you all.
Stay safe.
Stay tuned.